Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're here with the Game Engineer, and we're gonna continue the packeting part 3. We're gonna do a little throwback to our favorite set. Of course, it's Commander Legends. So let's see if we can pull something neat out of this deck. I visited another one of our very lovely local game stores here in town. So I'm hoping that this one is a little more lucky than the last few. Of course, these are fatter packs with 20 cards. And since we've opened an awful lot of these already, we are probably just going to zip right to the juicy end of each pack. We got that lovely Terramorphic. Okay, so right there we got our first mythic in the very first pack. So that's nice. We got to reshape the earth. Okay, we got Hamza, Splicer, and that's it. This bodes well. We're pulling mythics right off the bat. But like I said, I'm going to zip through all the commons, get us to juicy stuff at the end. Immaculate Magistrate, Moonkraken, Lisa. Okay. Probably the only thing of note will be any mythics, which I must be getting pretty close to seeing them all. As well as, the one and only, the Lotus. So, okay, we got a Command Tower, Lightning Vow, Cunning Court. Okay. I picked up a couple other things that were pretty good deal. And I'll probably have to open those another night. I probably will only be able to get through one pack tonight. One box tonight because it is already pretty late. But I wanted, oh, there we go. Archelos. My favorite, Master Uguay. But I wanted to get something opened because packeting is not yet done. And I'm just spending a little extra time trying to complete the packeting as much as I can, which you'll just have to be patient because it takes time to assemble all these old packs. Got Necrotic Hex, Breaches, yeah, some of these old packs are pretty hard to come by. I've been able to get around the Ice Age era, but there's a few that I'm missing in there, which are either rare or very, very expensive. So trying to track down a good deal on any of them is always a challenge. Any listeners out there that have any tips? Drop me a line. I think it would be cool to open up one of everything. Might be a bit of a pipe dream, seeing as Alpha, Beta, and Unlimited are, well, roughly the cost of a house now. We got that Sphinx of a Second Sun there, and look at that. We got a double mythic pack. So that is Tavesh Sat. I don't know how you pronounce that, but we got extended art of that, which is pretty cool. All right. We're off to a pretty good clip now. You know, we have a number of mythics right out of the gate. Oh, here's Sakashima. Not a mythic, but a nice card. Um, there's a few cards in here that are from Commander Legends that are, you know, basically reprints from previous decks, but rares that are, pretty valuable. Jessica, amongst others. Right, Biowaste Blob, Jury, Tormod. It's not that these aren't good cards, it's just that I have opened so many packs that it's got to be something really notable to register on my meter these days. Here we go. We got a Tyrexian Triniform. So that is another mythic. I'm actually going to have to get a new binder because I have maxed out my first binder, which means that of cool cards, which are primarily mythics, maybe a few other cards like the Mystic Archive makes up the other. I guess that binder is a 480, so 480 pretty cool cards. Command Beacon, it's a nice card. All right, how are we doing? 8 minutes. Halfway done, not bad. 15 minutes to get through a box. It's a decent clip. Okay. So we have a prototype and a Dark Baron. I've also taken on the gargantuan task of sorting my cards, which, let me tell you what, that is, when you have as many cards as I have now, which, I mean, is actually quite paltry compared to many people I know. Austere Command. It is still an undertaking, though. Printed out a few things to try to help with the sorting process, which has helped a little bit, but still just a lot of manual work to do between sorting and sleeving. All right. And we have an Elvish Dreadlord. And that's pretty much the only notable thing in there. We have Sakashima's Protege, DiPietro, Bella Borca, Spectral Sergeant. Ooh, that's kind of a cool one. Prophetic Prism in foil form. It's kind of a pretty one. We'll sleeve that one up. I probably already have that, but yeah, no, never hurts. I like to protect the collection. Okay, end of stack 2 here. Let's see if we can turn on the heat. And what do we have here? We got Nevi's disc. So that's not bad. We got Amaranth. We got Belby, Corrupt Observer, and we got a foil of War Room. So that's not bad. That was a 4 rare pack actually, with 4 interesting rares in there. Okay. Can this one beat it? We got that Aurora Phoenix. And one of my favorite cards in foil, that Armillary Sphere. It's going to go on the cool pile because, you know what, that is cool. Might not be valuable, but it is cool. Okay, we got an Opal Palace. We got Kamal's Will. Nostro. Angelic Gift. Pretty standard stuff. I have a feeling we might get skunked here. It's a lot of boxes that we've been skunked. You'd think just out of sheer chance I would have picked it up again. Oh, here's kind of a cool one. Etch foil. Prava of the Steel Legion. Not that great of a card, but don't pull a lot of etch foils, so it's reasonably cool. Should actually look up how many cards have an etch foil in this. I don't actually know the answer to that, if it's all of them or if it's just a subset. I know it used to be in the early days that only a small fraction of the cards in a set were available in foil. And I believe that Lightning Bolt was the very first foil, if I recall correctly. But don't hold me to that. Rupture Spire. Victimize. Oh, Mana Drain. There we hit something pretty. Mana Drain. Lovely, lovely card. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I've hit Mythics. It's late. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. It's late. Okay. We just have a few more packs left for us to try to get lucky with. And no dice. I think from what I heard, there was supposed to be one or two Terramorphic Expanse, one or two Lotuses, Spectator Seeding, that's not a bad card. One or two Lotuses in each case, which a case has 6. So we're talking about roughly, 2 out of, I don't even know, 20 times 400 times 6. 2400. So 1 out of 1,000 roughly is rarity that we're talking about for this Ingenuity engine. Sorry, I was kind of going off to the side there. Rings of Bright Hearth, those are worth a couple bucks. Averna, the Chaos Bloom. I am not entirely sure that I've ever pulled that card before. There probably aren't many that I haven't seen with the number of boxes that I've opened. But that might be a new one. Or at least one I haven't pulled very frequently. And the final pack of this is going to be Armillary. We got a dragon. Cordvire. Okay, so we're probably not gonna see what we want to see in here. We got Shiny Glacian. Unfortunately, we are skunked again. I'm well on my way to a losing record with Commander Legends, but I do still love the set. Another thing that I picked up, which I'm on here. I'm not entirely ready to go to bed yet, so let me move some of these cards out of the way. And let's hit this box of Commander or of Modern Horizons 2, because I found a place that would be willing to sell it to me for quite inexpensively. And you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Hopefully that saying applies here, but there's some stores around here that are still pretty reasonable. In fact, they sell substantially under market. I don't know if it's just because they don't feel like they need to jack up their prices like other people have, but you know what? I appreciate them. So obviously we can pull some pretty sweet lands out of this guy, plus quite a few other cards. So let's do it. We're also going to have, obviously, set boosters. So this is going to be, we're going to have at least one full art. Well, exactly one full art per pack. This is the old, what I might call inefficient packing. Let me see if I can do this without knocking everything over. Okay, there we go. All right, come on. I think, what's his name? Chatterfang? Which, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure have I pulled Chatterfang? I don't know if I have. We got some sort of cool looking Thopter there, probably from Kaladesh. Oh, look at that. First pull of the day, and we got a gold signature. Yasuri, Fortune's Flame. Very nice. We got a beautiful Foil Swamp. We got a Faithful Salvaging. You know, I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. We'll stop on anything that I think is notable, and oh, look at there. We got one of the notable lands in the first pack. So things are looking good thus far. We got a retro foil of this artifact creature. Nothing terribly special there. And that Thopter. I do love the old Kaladesh designs. That was a Kaladesh. Well, Kaladesh was a good set. Obviously, people agree with that because Kaladesh, a box of Kaladesh now runs roughly a kidney. Because, of course, you can pull those invention cards. Okay, this is a cool looking bridge. Silver Bluff Bridge. And we got another swamp. Let's see. Got a bunch of flying things. Well, would you look at that? Grist the Hunger Tide. And that, folks, is a mythic. Grist the Hunger Tide. Okay. Patchwork, gnomes, kuvu, foraging squirrels, minigame. Surprisingly, those little minigame cards are worth more often than many of the actual cards you can play with. Okay, this is some sort of bone dagger, bone shards. Art on this stuff is pretty phenomenal. Another swamp. Wow, 3 swamps in a row. Right. Dragon Rage Channeler. Javelineer. Oh, we got an Urza's Saga, folks. Urza's Saga. And is this is the origin or the original art? I've pulled the alt art before, but I don't think I've pulled this one. Very desirable card in play right now. Dual casting. I like this art on dual casting way more than the one that's in the more recent sets. That's cool. Old guy from the, he's actually from the list. What were these? Nothing to talk about. I see a squirrel token. Squirrel token. And we got this big, scary looking dude. The Necrogoyf. I don't know the lore behind the Goyfs. I know I probably said I would look it up, but I have not done that yet. So I don't know anything about Goyfs. Alright. We got Nyctheos Paragon. And we got a Void Mirror. Sterling Grove. We're knocking the rarity out of the park in this one. Lazotep Chancellor in kind of sketchy version. And Prismatic Ending in very retro foil frame. That's kind of cool. Not sure if that one's worth anything, but cool nonetheless. Here, packs. We got some delicious food here. We got a channeler, Dragon's Rage channeler. The art in this set, for the most part, was very realistic. Razortide Bridge, another one of those dual lands. And let's see. Okay, we've got a Suspend. We've got Enchantress's Presence. Faithless Salvaging. Jewel-Eyed Cobra. That's actually a very pretty card. I'm sure I pulled it before, but I guess I haven't noticed how pretty the art on that is. Very nice. Along with that, Arya made some sort of meat pie out of a person. I think we got a chance at a list card here. We got Sithis, God of the Harvest, I think. Missile Bridge. We got another one of these dual lands. Very nice. We got a Power Depot. Power Depot. We got Caprichrome. Is that a that a goat? Oh, it is a goat. Resurgent Belief. A Diamond Lion. Another Extruder. A Mind Collapse. Robin Watcher. And, oh, look at that. Chatter of the Squirrel. Oh, Chatter of the Squirrel, not Chatter Fang, but from the list. And he's a mean looking guy. I don't know if he's chomping on a berry or if he's feasting on the blood of his enemies. Um, okay, we got another bridge here. Rustvale Bridge. And we got pretty looking island. Terminal A. Yeah, that's not good. When you're bleeding lava from your eyes, like, you should seek medical help. Frostforge Bridge, another one of the dual lands. Maybe we'll get one of each. Be kind of cool. Scuttle Tide. We got that Zabiz, the Glimmer Wasp. Oh, but other than that, not too notable of a pack. I have quite a few Glimmer Wasps at this point. I will eventually, once I'm done sorting everything, I will have a pretty solid count of how many of each card I have, and I can go through and get rid of doopy doops. Alright, that looks like Ren, but I guess Gaia's Will. We got a Plains. Messenger, a Scoundrel. There we go, Rustvale Bridge. We just saw that a second ago. We got Ren's Run Hydra. Oh, okay. Dress Down. We got Gaia's Will, the card that we just saw. Oh, that seems auspicious. Alright, we have a Flame Rift. Cool card. And Jade Avenger with a is his name John Woo? John Woo film, The Doves. I don't think I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Alright. We got this really long one, the Asmar. Not even gonna attempt that one with my current level of tiredness. But I will tell you a little bit about Gaedrone Dihada, because she is a mythic. I don't know if she identifies as a she, but all I have is the paper to go on. Right. That's more squirrels. I'm also gonna need to look up this whole squirrel thing. I don't know where that originally came from. Oh, that's bad looking Mamma Jamma. Murktide Regent, huh? Oh, we got pretty foil forest. Oh, Sojourner's Companion. Sojo, that one's for you. A little chrome oxwaddle. Goldmire Bridge. There's another one right there. Dual land. Alright. We got a Titan. Got more Goyfs going on. Lucid Dream. We got a Magus. I learned recently that Magus is one of those words that typically means something special, though this doesn't seem, or yeah, this one doesn't seem to have the effect that most Maguses have. Alright, Oh, we got a foil version of the bridge. You do pick up more rares, draft packs. I think 1 or 2 rare slots. These ones have like 3 or 4, and collectors have like 7 or something ridiculous. Mental Journey. Alright. Brea's Apprentice. Verdant Command. Cursed Totem. Ooh, I like that one. I don't think I've pulled that. Alright. Lockout abilities of other creatures. We got Foil Thornglint Bridge. And we got a list sorcery card from, is that Lorwyn, maybe? I forget. But Beseech the Queen. Hmm. So if you recall earlier, by earlier I mean like several months ago, I had acquired a couple of the Modern Horizons 2 collector boxes, which yielded some mighty fine cards, which you can, in theory, get from these set packs too, just that it is astoundingly less likely. Another dual land. We got a lightning spear. Karth, the lion. Patriarch's Bidding. Goblin and Arachnomancer. Lens Flare. A little bit of treasure inside. Hopefully I'm not being too quiet in my commentary. Because, of course, the family is sleeping. It is sleepy time for most people. Lucid Dreams full art. Ooh, that's kind of I like the art on that. That's pretty. Said and done. Dothie Voidwalker. Mishra's Factory. Dray Keeper. Ooh. Here we got some mean looking squirrels. In foil no less. Put that in the cool pile. Okay, this looks like some cathars of some sort. Search the premises, yeah. Some cathars there. Well, we got some Gax. We got another Thornglint Bridge. We got a Guardian Kieran. And there is a complete mythic. So complete, of course, is a completely Phyrexianized creature. So they no longer have any organic parts. Yeah. I think that was actually one of my first Phyrexian cards. Ooh. This is a card that makes my heart happy. Not a mythic, but it may as well be. Boom. Scalding Tarn. So this is a nice little fetchy. Galvanic Relay. Not a bad card. And oh, look at that. We got a Calming Is that calm lucid? Liquid? I don't know what that is. List card though from Stronghold, it looks like. Or Stronghold Portal. That I don't quite remember. I think Stronghold. So a portal would make sense because it's also a door. A clue. Very interesting card. Oh, look at this. It's got some really cool art. Prismatic ending. Very, very neat art on that one. Monoskelion. Metal cyst. That's not bad. Got a Misty Rainforest. In retro. Karmic Guide. We're not doing too bad. Pulling a lot of lands, that's for sure. Okay, that is the, what is it? Aeromoeba. Pulled that in a couple sets here. We got Fast and the Furious. Dragon's Rage. We got Soul Talisman. It's a cool looking card. Oh, look at that. Couple coffers. I have not pulled this one. And it's a mythic, so that makes me happy. I have been hoping I would pull it at some point, and now I have. That is a really awesome treasure card. I like that one a lot. This one, hexproof and indestructible. We'll see how I feel about that card while I'm doing my sorting. Sometimes I need a little more time to think about some of these cards. Okay. Oh, look at all these squirrels. Scurry Oak. Some dromedaries. Sanctifier on Vec. Bloodhound. Drossforge Bridge. Dual land. Okay, I wasn't crazy, so I was, for a brief second, I was thinking that all those things I'd been pulling were fetchies, but they're not all fetchies. Some of them are just dual lands. Here's Suspend. Full art. Actually kind of looks like the girl from not Portal, from Beyond Good and Evil, Jade. Great game, by the way. If you haven't played it, it's an oldie, but it is a super goodie. Especially if you're the type that likes to collect a lot of stuff. Sanctum Weaver. Like taking pictures, Pokemon Snap style. Alright. And list card, Nightshade Paddler. Nothing to write home about, but make sure I didn't miss anything there. That's actually a pretty nice card. Okay, 2 left in that pack. We got food that looks weird. Oh, we got a foil from A. Miller. Goldmeyer Bridge. Alright. We got a Razor Tide Bridge right there. Dual land. I have to go through and double check which one of these were, cheese. Ooh, damn. Damn right. Destroy target creature. Creature destroyed this way cannot be regenerated. If you overload it for not all that much, that's actually kind of a cool effect. From Legends, it looks like. Greed. Greed is what makes the world go round right now. Okay. This is an excellent card. I love the art on this card. Mystic Redaction. Look at that. Pulling the words right off the page. Oh, gorgeous card. Lose focus. Mistfall Bridge. Dual land. Oh, look at that guy. Ragavan, the Nimble Pilferer. This dude just got banned like a week ago. So I don't know what's happened to the price on it. It was like 70 to 90 bucks. And now it might be something quite a bit less. Unless it spiked and is something quite a bit more. I don't know. Chatterstorm. It's mean looking squirrel. You're cool enough to go in that pile. Tanglepool Bridge. Another dual land. And foil. Modern Horizons 2. You can see why the price went through the roof. You pull some awesome stuff from this. Garth, the one-eyed, right there. He was actually, I believe, one of the very first protagonists of a Magic the Gathering actual story. Tangled Bridge. He was in, it was kind of before they really had their act together. They're almost like, they weren't one-offs, but they weren't part of I think an overarching plot arc from what I recall. Not like some of the later ones became. Yeah, if I can ever find another couple of cheap sets of this in the collector's edition, I would love. That's the full art for Dam. I would love to pick those up because I got just a screaming deal on that, which is why I picked up a couple. And Necrogoyf, Step Through, Bloodbraid Marauder, Nasty Looking Squirrel. But they're hard to find now. I mean, you can get them online and whatnot. They're not impossible yet, but expected return on them was real high. I love the art on that too. Very, very detailed. Oh, look at that. Sviolin of the Sea and Sky. Merfolk God. And there you go. And what do you know? We got a double mythic pack, folks, and one is an Imperial Recruiter. I think it's a reprint from the original art, but it is a pretty good card. Good enough that I know about it. And this is a Saga, Time of Ice. I don't really know anything about that saga, but if it's from the list, it must be at least notable. I guess some of the list cards are pretty crappy, but like crappy in a notable way, like cannon fodder. Here's another clue. Maybe all these clues actually like tell us something. Has anybody looked into that? I don't know. Okay. A rhino and an elephant are having a drink at a bar. Right. Ethereum spinner. I'm telling you, these will sell like hotcakes one day. To the ETH guys. The verdant catacombs. Right there's a fetchy. And fury. Pure fury. Elemental incarnation of presumably fire. Alright, double strike. And we've got a Thopter and a Mystic Redaction in the alt art with some foil. And I don't know who that is. Braids. That might be, I don't know if that's maybe a person who worked on the art or if that is a joke from the old days or something. Okay, we've got what here? We have a Maya. Cradle growth. Cradle of civilization. Okay. Dermataxi. Titana. Protector of Argoth in a retro frame. That right there is a mythic, folks. And we're not doing too shabby. Not doing too shabby. Kind of getting my second win too. Kind of got to talk for a little while before you kind of chatter a little bit. Full art on the Slagwood Bridge. Flay Essence. That's kind of cool art on that one. Okay. Out of time. Glimmer Barn, this little weirdo. Appears on a couple different cards. Foily Arachnomancer. Anarachnomancer. So what we've pulled 3 or 4 fetchies. So that's not doing too shabby. Beautiful colors on this one. Radiant Epicure. Step through. Ooh, I like that. Bottle golems. That's cute. The Zurin Orb. Lens Flare. Chrome Courier. And, ooh, look at that. Zombie Army. That must be from like Hour of Devastation or Amonkhet. And I gotta be careful here, otherwise this thing's probably gonna tip over on me. I don't want that to happen necessarily. Let me flip this around. There you go, Modern Horizons, you can see it there. Look at that stack of cool cards. All right, step through partial full art. Got that Thorn Glint. Surrey, Solitude. That's another big hit. Another big hitter right there, and a mythic. Okay, Mischievous Oh, let me see this closer. Mischievous Quanar. Uh, Morph. Okay. Rare from the list. Ooh, what is a Scion of Draco? Yeah. And we got the Storm God's Oracle. Bridge, dual land. Spreading Insurrection. Yeah, we don't want any more of that here in the States. There is maybe people would argue the best, the very best fetch land. And we got Fire and Ice. Not a bad one. All right, we're finishing pretty strong here. Pulling out some more fetchies. Will we be lucky enough to pull another one on the final pack? Maybe. Maybe. Jewelite Cobra. Dark Moss Bridge. Not sure we pulled that one yet. And oh, look at that. Yava Maya and the Cradle of Civilization. That is a very nice pull. All right. We've got Road to Rune. And oh, we get to end on a list card. Boros Challenger. All right. We are packing away the card. Look at this stack. It's a fat old stack. And you know what? We're not even done yet. I picked up a collector box of Crimson Vow because I love them Dracula cards, and we have where did I put my scissors? Oh, there we go. I'm under an avalanche of things here. All right, I picked up another one of these because they have dropped in price precipitously. Partially, I will say, is maybe a little unfair. I think people are ragging on these sets a little bit too hard. But I will say they don't have near the value of some of the other collector sets. And that is why they're dropping like a rock. And this, the store that I got this from sold it to me for even lower. So, all right, we got Crimson Vow. We'll see. I have had phenomenally bad luck with my box toppers. I have not pulled a single Dracula from it. I got all the other Dracula associated people, but not a actual Drac from any of the box toppers. Thank God. I've actually pulled, I think I pulled all the Draculas from the last box that I opened. Otherwise I would be Dracula-less today even. Instead of having one of every Dracula. Right. So let's hope we get a repeat of that then. Oof. These packs are tough to open. Maybe that's another reason. Maybe people just don't like opening these packs because they're so damn hard to open. Sorry about the language. All right. Beautiful, beautiful looking full art. Looks like we pulling our first mythic already. And we got some extended art. We got a Loreen. We got a Volatile Arsonist. The double-sider to Dire Strain Anarchist. We got Blood Crazed. We got another one of these related Dracula cards. And we got a Henrika, another mythic. And Helena and Elena in the alt art. And a nice little double-sided token. And these are sealed up tight. Lots of foils here. Rhoda, Geist Avenger, Demonic Bargain, a Markov Purifier, Bloodsworn, Dracula. We got a Dracula. So this is Dracula based on the Voldaren Bloodcaster. We got a Runo Stromkirk. And nice little Wolfy Wolf. All right. And beautiful plains. Headless Rider. Mirage Phalanx. Alchemist Gambit. Come on, we want not related cards, we want the real deal. Invitation only extended art. No Dracula at all from that pack. Wouldn't mind getting a Sorin either. I think I've only pulled like one Sorin from between, you know, set boosters on both sets and some of these collector's boxes. This almost looks like a repeat of the last one, except we got a forest out of the deal. Donal. Looks like we might have a couple here. We got Donal, Herald of Wings. We got Cemetery Illuminator. And again with the, I think I've pulled this card in box toppers repeatedly, which is super unfortunate. A Ruth, Tormented Prophet, alt art. Got Bloodseeker. We got a Doll, House of Horrors. So, no Dracula on those. I'm gonna be so mad if I don't get any Dracs in these box toppers. I will have literally been skunked on every single box topper. Nice little Swampy Swamp. Wedding announcement. Glass Cast Heart. That is... I have not seen this before. It almost reminds me of like a Jeweled Lotus, but in heart form. You go in the cool kit pile. And we got a Sigarda Summons. Extended art. And there we go. Here's my bad luck. We got just this Dracula related card. We got Grolnok the Omnivore. Another Dracula related card. Here's at least a full art mythic of Kaya the Geist Hunter. I don't know, is that kind of like Steve Irwin, Crocodile Hunter? Kaya the Geist Hunter. Watch as I'm about to jump on this Geist and poke it with a stick. Sorry, that was a horrible, horrible impression, but I used to love watching Crocodile Hunter. Planes. Breathkeeper Seraph. Inspired idea. And again with the associated cards, but no Drac. Dragon Illusion. No Drac. Rock the Omnivore. Called Epiphany. We've got what looks to be a Cultivator Colossus. Associated Dracula card, robbing me of any chance of getting a cool card. Investigator's Journal, Double Zombie. I'm actually a bit surprised that that the Drac cards weren't selling better, but I guess they're actually predicated on cards that aren't awesome. So I kind of get it, but I think they were hoping that Dracula would sell a little bit better than he did on his own. So there's a Mythic. Cemetery Protector. Starting to get things piling up here. Imposing Grandeur and Overcharged Amalgam. We got another one. This is Dracula Blood Immortal. So there we go. We got a Dracula. Wow. Alright, so that's good. Headless Rider. Spirit Cleric. Alright, let's hope we get either a Sorin Dracula or an actual Sorin. Look at all of the shiny Olivia's Wrath. We got a Dreadfast Demon. Unholy Officiant. We got a Holy Ward. Anya, Maid of Dishonor. Deathcap Glade. Dual Land. And Shiny Eyeball. Alright. Okay. What do we have? We got Grimm's Finery. Castle Dracula. Midnight Arsonist. Lantern Flare. Search the Count's Castle. Draw 3 cards. That's not too shabby. We got Olivia's Attendants. And here we go. We got a Mythic. Avabrook Caretaker. Alright, just a couple more minutes for anybody who's stuck with it. Hopefully my banter has kept some other insomniac entertained. Hullbreaker Horror, a big swinger there. We got a Haunted Library. Ascendant Pack Leader. Innocent Traveler. We got John Seward. And we got, of course, no Drac. And look at that big old shiny slug. Okay, final pack. Final pack, and then all we have left is Crimson Vow. Box toppers. And surprisingly, the children's have not woken up. Probably just jinxed it by saying that, but we got Van Helsing. Getting closer to Dracula. Let's throw up that mythic. Ooh, double mythic, I guess. Alright. And nice little shiny eyeball. Okay. Let's see if I am going to get skunked yet again. Come on, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Mina Harker. I may be getting skunked on these box toppers. Again. Okay, I think they lied. I think they lied about the box toppers, and there were no actual Dracula cards in them. They were just, for some reason, Lucy and Mina, of which I now have like 10. All right, folks. That is going to be the end of it for the night because I need to turn in. But thanks for sticking with me if you did. And I will see you next time for the Packening Part 4. Have a good evening or good morning, depending on where you're at. This is the Game Engineer.